welcome to today's session. In our previous sessions, we explored various innovative pricing strategies which are targeted at bottom of the pyramid consumers. We discussed how businesses can use unique approaches such as micro pricing, bundling, pay-per-use models and tiered pricing to make products and services more accessible and affordable for low income segments. Today, we will take this discussion forward by analyzing a fascinating real life case study, Grameen Phone. It's a telecommunication company in Bangladesh. Grameen Phone has not only transformed rural access to mobile services, but it has also demonstrated how innovative pricing models combined with well-designed distribution strategies can bridge the affordability gap and empower BOP consumers. What makes this case truly inspiring is its dual focus, social impact and business sustainability. By addressing the specific needs of rural communities and creating accessible solutions, Grameen Phone has successfully unlocked opportunities for millions while achieving remarkable business growth. Through this case, we will uncover first how Grameen Phone identified barriers like affordability, accessibility and infrastructure. Second, we will see the innovative solutions that has been implemented to overcome all these challenges. And the third, we will see what are the key takeaways for business who are aiming to tap into BOP markets. This session will help us understand how businesses can align profitability with a purpose, an approach that's becoming increasingly essential in today's market dynamics. So let's look into and explore how a thoughtful strategy can transform lives while creating sustainable business success. Grameen Phone was established in 1997 as a joint venture between Grameen Telecom, founded by Nobel laureate Dr. Mohammad Yunus, and Telenor, a Norwegian telecom company. The company's mission was very clear: to provide affordable and accessible mobile phone services to Bangladesh rural population, which was largely underserved and disconnected by that time. At the time, rural areas faced severe barriers to accessing mobile services. Mobile phones were considered a luxury due to their high cost and infrastructural challenges such as lack of electricity, limited network coverage and poor road connectivity. This made rural areas an unattractive market for traditional telecom companies. As a result, the communication divide between urban and rural populations continued to widen, limiting access to essential services, business opportunities and overall economic growth in rural regions. Grameen Phone took on these challenges by introducing an innovative business model that prioritized rural connectivity. Leveraging Grameen Bank's microfinance expertise, the company empowered rural entrepreneurs, especially women, to become village phone operators. These operators would purchase mobile phones through micro loans and offer pay-per-use phone service to villagers. This initiative not only increased access to communication but also created livelihood opportunities, driving social and economic development in rural communities. Telenor's technological expertise and financial backing combined with Grameen Telecom's grassroots reach allowed Grameen Phone to establish a robust mobile network infrastructure. The company gradually expanded its services beyond urban areas, offering affordable call rates and widespread coverage that brought millions of people into the communication network for the first time. Today, Grameen Phone stands as a pioneering example of how mobile technology can drive inclusive development and bridge the digital divide. By transforming communication accessibility in Bangladesh, the company has played a significant role in empowering individuals, fostering entrepreneurship, and contributing to the country's economic progress. Now we will see what are the challenges which are faced by Grameen Phone. So let's talk about the key challenges Grameen Phone faced while trying to serve the bottom of the pyramid market in rural Bangladesh. The first challenge which they faced was high upfront cost. Mobile phones and service fees were initially too expensive for low income households. For many rural consumers, purchasing a handset or recharging their accounts required a significant financial commitment, which was often beyond their reach. Second challenge was irregular incomes. Most rural consumers had low, seasonal and unpredictable incomes. Fixed monthly plans or large one-time payments were unaffordable and impractical for them. This financial unpredictability created a major barrier to the adoption of mobile services. As people prioritized spending on basic needs like food, healthcare and education. The third challenge was lack of infrastructure. Distributing mobile services in rural areas posed logistical challenges. There was limited access to retail stores, mobile recharge points and customer service facilities. Poor road connectivity and minimal electricity coverage further hindered the establishment of an effective distribution network. The fourth challenge which Grameen Phone has faced was limited digital literacy. Many rural consumers, especially in underserved areas, lacked familiarity with mobile technology. This made it difficult for them to understand and use mobile services, reducing the demand for any such offerings. The fifth challenge was cultural barriers. In certain rural communities, cultural norms and resistance to change posed additional challenges for Grameen Phone. For instance, women who played a key role in household decision making often had restricted access to mobile phones due to traditional mindsets. These challenges made it essential for Grameen Phone to think innovatively to make mobile services affordable, accessible and relevant to rural consumers. By introducing micro payment systems, leveraging entrepreneurial village phone operators and tailoring services to fit the unique needs of the BOP market, Grameen Phone successfully turned these challenges into opportunities to connect rural Bangladesh to the world of mobile communication. So, to address all these challenges, Grameen Phone implemented innovative pricing and business strategy tailored to BOP consumers. Let's have a look at their solutions in detail. The first solution was Village Phone Program. Grameen Phone launched the revolutionary Village Phone Program to empower rural communities. Under this initiative, rural women, often referred to as phone ladies, were provided mobile phones through micro loans which are facilitated by Grameen Bank. These women became micro entrepreneurs, offering pay-per-use mobile services to villagers who could not afford to own a phone. This initiative was not just a business strategy, but it was a social intervention. It created local income opportunities. It empowered women to become economic contributors and, most importantly, connected entire communities to communication networks. By enabling affordable access to phones, the phone ladies became agents of change, bridging the information gap in remote villages. The second strategy or second solution was flexible prepaid plans. Recognizing the income patterns of BOP consumers, which are often irregular and unpredictable, Grameen Phone introduced flexible prepaid recharge options. Unlike traditional fixed monthly subscriptions, these plans allowed users to recharge with small amounts of mobile minutes, as little as few taka, which is Bangladeshi rupee, at a time. This pay-as-you-go model democratized mobile usage, ensuring that people could purchase connectivity based on their financial capacity at any given moment. It reduced the entry barrier for mobile usage and provided the flexibility needed for BOP consumers to stay connected without committing to high recurring costs. The third solution was subsidized handset financing. One of the major challenges for BOP consumers was the high cost of purchasing mobile phones. To address this, Grameen Phone introduced subsidized handset, offering low-cost handsets with installment payment plan. This enabled even low-income households to own a mobile phone without paying the full price upfront. By reducing the financial burden of mobile ownership, Grameen Phone accelerated mobile penetration in rural markets. The installment-based model ensured affordability and encouraged first-time mobile adoption, fostering digital inclusion among marginalized communities. The fourth solution which Grameen Phone brought was bundled value-added services. To further enhance the utility and value of mobile phones, Grameen Phone introduced bundled value-added services. This included practical and localized services such as real-time agricultural tip, weather forecast, and market price updates. For farmers and rural entrepreneurs, such information was critical and improving productivity and making them take informed decisions. Mobile phones, therefore, became more than communication devices. They transformed into essential livelihood tools. For example, farmers could learn about pest control techniques, plan their harvest based on the weather updates, and ensure that they receive fair market price for their crops. By bundling relevant services, Grameen Phone not only increased user engagement, but they are also strengthened its role as a partner in rural economic development. The fifth solution which was there was community focused marketing and awareness campaigns. Beyond pricing and services, Grameen Phone invested in building trust and awareness within rural communities. Through targeted campaigns, the company demonstrated the practical benefits of mobile phones, such as facilitating health consultation, accessing educational content, and improving financial inclusion through mobile banking services. Grameen Phone collaborated with local leaders, NGOs, and other stakeholders to drive adoption and ensure that even technology averse individuals felt confident when they are using mobile phones. The sixth solution was scalable and sustainable business model. What made Grameen Phone's approach stand out was its sustainability and scalability. By leveraging microfinance flexible payment and localized services, Grameen Phone created a business model that addressed the unique needs of BOP consumers while ensuring long-term profitability. The program empowered users not just economically but socially, fostering greater connectivity, inclusion, and community development. Now let's see what are the impact and results of all this solution. The innovative pricing strategies and programs of Grameen Phone had a significant impact both socially and economically, demonstrating a unique synergy between profitability and social development. So, the first important impact is rapid market expansion. Grameen Phone's targeted approach to offering affordable pricing and flexible service plans allowed it to quickly establish itself as the largest mobile operator in Bangladesh. By tapping into the underserved rural markets where telecommunication access was previously considered a luxury, Grameen Phone created a robust and a loyal customer base. Rural subscribers, often ignored by traditional market players, emerged as a driving force for the company's success, proving that the bottom of the pyramid segment could be both sustainable and profitable. The second impact is empowerment of rural women. The village phone program was particularly transformative as it offered rural women an opportunity to become micro entrepreneurs. By leasing mobile phones and offering calling services to their local communities, these women not only earned a steady income but they also gained a sense of independence and respect within their villages. Many of them evolved into community leaders and role models who are inspiring others to pursue similar entrepreneurial ventures. This empowerment of women helped strengthen rural economies while fostering gender equality. The third impact, which is visible, is improved livelihoods. Access to mobile services equipped farmers, fishermen, and small business owners with crucial real time information that had direct impact on their livelihoods. Farmers could check current market prices for their crops, ensuring they received fair compensation and reduced the exploitation by middlemen. Small scale traders and businesses were able to plan better by accessing weather forecast, demand trends, and supply chain updates. This access to information enhanced their productivity, their decision making, and overall income, helping families escape the cycle of poverty. The fourth impact was social connectivity. Grameen Phone addressed the critical challenge of isolation faced by rural communities. Mobile connectivity bridged significant communication gaps, enabling families to stay in touch even across great distances. Access to healthcare, education, and emergency support services improved as communication became faster and more accessible. The resulting social cohesion enhanced the well being of rural families and fostered a stronger sense of community. The fifth impact is driving digital inclusion. Grameen Phone's model contributed to the broader digital inclusion of rural Bangladesh. By offering cost-effective communication services, it introduced many first-time users to technology and information access. This exposure laid the foundation for future adoption of digital services such as mobile banking, e-learning platforms, and online health consultations, further empowering rural consumers to integrate into the growing digital economy. So, now let us see what are the key lessons which we can learn from this case. What can we learn from Grameen Phone's success? Here are some key takeaways that offer valuable insights for businesses who are targeting to BOP markets. The first lesson, affordable and flexible pricing. One of Grameen Phone's most notable strategies was its focus on affordability through prepaid and pay per use models. These pricing structures addressed the financial constraints of low income consumers who cannot commit to large upfront cost or fixed monthly plans. By enabling small incremental spending, Grameen Phone made mobile communication accessible to millions who were previously excluded from the market. So, the second lesson which can be learned is empower local entrepreneurs. The Village Phone initiative stands out as a game changer. By training and equipping local entrepreneurs, often women with mobile phones and business opportunities, Grameen Phone not only expanded its network, but it is also created employment and empowered entire communities. This approach fostered trust, increased service penetration in remote areas, and built a sustainable and self-replicating distribution model that fueled both economic growth as well as social development. The third lesson which we can learn is bundle value. Grameen Phone understood that its consumers needed more than just connectivity. By bundling value-added services such as agricultural tips, weather updates, real-time market prices, they addressed the everyday challenges which are faced by rural communities. These services made mobile technology highly relevant, enhancing its utility and demonstrating that the businesses can add substantial value to consumers' lives beyond the core product. The fourth lesson which businesses can learn from Grameen Phone is social impact drives growth. Grameen Phone's success highlights a critical lesson. Serving BOP markets can be both profitable and socially transformative. Businesses that focus on solving real pressing problems for underserved communities unlock significant opportunities for sustainable growth. By bridging the digital divide and enhancing access to information, Grameen Phone not only created a profitable business model, but it also contributed to poverty alleviation, economic participation, and societal progress. The fifth lesson is adapt and innovate for the local context. Grameen Phone's strategies were deeply rooted in the needs and behaviors of the BOP market. From tailoring pricing models to empowering local agents and offering relevant services, every initiative was designed with a clear understanding of the target audience. Companies looking to replicate this success must prioritize innovation and flexibility, ensuring their offerings align with the local socio-economic context. So ultimately, Grameen Phone's story proves that businesses can achieve profitability while driving meaningful social change. By combining affordability, empowerment and impactful services, companies can tap into the vast potential of BOP markets and can create solutions that lift the entire communities. So, in conclusion, Grameen Phone's innovative pricing strategies played a pivotal role in making mobile services accessible to millions of underserved rural consumers in Bangladesh. By addressing affordability and accessibility barrier through creative and inclusive solutions, the company not only achieved commercial success, but it also made a significant socio-economic impact. Rural communities, previously disconnected from vital communication networks, were now empowered with opportunities to improve their lives, access information, and enhance their livelihood. This case serves as a powerful example of how businesses can successfully operate in bottom of the pyramid markets by combining innovation, inclusivity and deep understanding of local needs and challenges. It underscores the fact that businesses don't just need to focus on profits, they can also be catalyst for positive change, uplifting communities and creating shared value for society as a whole. For businesses looking to enter BOP markets, this case highlights the importance of tailoring strategies to the unique realities of the environment, leveraging technology and building trust with underserved consumers. So that's all for today. Thank you for joining me today as we explored this inspiring journey of Grameen Phone. I hope you found it insightful and are encouraged to think about how businesses can balance growth with impact. I look forward to seeing you in our next session where we are going to look into another exciting topic. Until then, stay curious and keep learning. Thank you.